it's gonna sit there like this the whole time.
Cold?
I go back and forth. I think we should start.
Mm.
We're live.
Yeah. You better open this mail and see what that's about.
There's cleaner right there.
That was good.
No one. I don't see any live viewers yet.
All right, well, I can read it later.
No, we'll start because most people see this after the fact anyway. So our upcoming events are finally updated. We don't have anything this weekend. We have the weekend off, and then after that, we have our first local doubles qualifier.
Where's that at?
The first one is at Wilmersdorf. The first two are at Wilmersdorf, and then the 14th and the 15th they are at Hose, and the finals will be at Wilmersdorf. I don't see the 23rd. Maple double. Oh, the finals are the 21st. I see it. So that's what we got coming up. I have everything up now for a little while. I have the really old person's type up right now. Our triennial winners were Lights Out.
Blue Mountains Most Wanted. 8 and Out.
And 8 and Out. Congratulations. That's our last triennial for the fall, right?
Yeah, I like the triennials.
We had quite a few triennial winners.
Double winners.
Double winners.
We did. We'll have to go back through.
They should be getting a bye. Although Blue Mountains Most Wanted, I got to find that out since they split what they're going to be doing there.
And there's only one trophy for whomever played this time.
Hi Taylor. Tell Corey we said hello back. So see the dumb joke of the week, Alex? You like it?
I do.
So read it.
The man who invented throat lozenges died last week.
There was no coffin at his funeral. Hi, Scott. Scott Cross is in the video. Hi, Scott. How are you?
I normally get to chat with you at the tournaments, but the last couple I haven't had a chance to.
He was there. He always comes by and say hi.
I do. I went to chat with him for a while.
I like talking to Scott also. It's pretty funny sometimes.
He's very funny.
And if you're ever feeling really good about yourself, go see Scott. He can fix that. So happy birthday, Michael Kinoy.
AJ.
Louis Stallone.
Mary Doherty.
Demetrius Gorham.
Derek Headpart.
Haley Hebig.
Ronald Pumpkin Kreiser Jr.
Lindsay Rezig.
And Brian Schlossman.
Brian Schlossman. No, Ronald Pumpkin Kreiser, I couldn't call him because we don't have a phone number. I tried calling everybody else. Yep. Scott says not coughing. Yep, there was no coughing. No coughing. I remember I used to eat so much ramen at work when the guy died that everybody came around and said condolences. But it's such an easy lunch. So the spring tournament calendar is finally updated. We have Vegas doubles, qualifiers, Dream Team doubles, MVP big dogs, and even some team events for later in June. We have our Straight to Vegas doubles events, which consist of 2 qualifiers and a final for both 8 and 9 ball doubles. Unfortunately, we did not receive a Jack and Jill. Is there anything else we didn't receive, Alex?
Ladies.
We didn't receive a ladies.
I don't know if we got a wheelchair. I don't know.
Wheelchair is probably one that we could have if we asked for it. But Jack and Jill's so popular. Why are we in Iceland?
Because that's how our house feels.
Well, I actually picked Iceland because I was talking to Eric Zebertavage about Iceland. Hey, Bill, you made a live feed. You used to be the most consistent watcher ever. Do you see that, Alex? We're in Reykjavik.
Mm. Like we have our fireplace going, the heat's on, and I have like 3 shirts and a vest and
It does.
sweatpants, and it's still cold.
It does feel like you're in Iceland.
It does.
So people ask quite often about the tournaments. So I posted a little synopsis of each one. So the straight. Thank
I
you.
can't help it.
So Straight to Vegas is skill level limit 10. It's either 8 or 9 ball. One team will go. So we'll have 2 qualifiers, collect all the money, and then most of that will go to them. If we get enough, we'll have a payout too. We'll have to see. I know that's pretty booked up already.
Yeah, I don't know how much the entrance fee is either yet. I think they're 150. I'm not sure. Anyway, go ahead.
Chris Swendis says he thought there was a Jack and Jill on March 15th. That is a Dream Team doubles Jack and Jill, which is not a Straight to Vegas Jack and Jill.
And that's max skill 11.
11. I because we do 11 for our Dream Team doubles, a lot of people get confused for Straight to Vegas. It's only 10 for Straight to Vegas. Yes, we have a Jack and Jill Dream Team doubles. We tried to Dream Team doubles were so popular, I did an extra one. So Adrian Sawyer asks, is a team allowed to recycle a 2 or 3 if we only have a 6 to shoot, saying the other team only has 2s or 3s?
I don't have enough information.
Yeah, as long as they could stay under the skill level. Is a team if we would only have a 6 to shoot? I don't really understand that.
What do you
question.
mean you only have a 6 to shoot? Everybody else went home, or the 6 is the only one that didn't shoot?
That's what I'm thinking.
Like I don't have
But
enough
the-
information.
But the asking team or the allowing team picks the person who's recycling.
So everybody has to stay there.
So and they couldn't pick your 6 if it would put
They
you
would
over
never. They would
the-
never pick your 6
over
anyway.
the skill level limit. Well, maybe if the 6 is playing really badly, but it's hard to play 2 6s in the same night. Usually they have to pick a 2 or a 3. Adrian, we need a little more information to answer that question properly. So we have our Straight to Vegas doubles, which is skill level limit 10. You have to have 20 matches in the past 2 years and be on a current team of the same format. I believe a couple of them are already filled up. Dream Team doubles, which somebody asked about the Jack and Jill, that's a cash only tournament that we run for our members. This is a doubles event where you play both 8 and 9 ball in the event. You only have to play in either format to be eligible, and you must be on a current Blue Mountain APA roster for 20 matches in the last 2 years in either format. Skill level limit is 11 and cannot be exceeded in either format.
So basically, your 8s and 9s count as 7s for skill level max, but you have to get to the appropriate ball count.
So if you have a 9 and a 4, they can play together, even though they're 13, because they count as a 7 for the skill level limit. Adrian, so you're shooting tomorrow, and that is only 2 3. We have 2 6s, a 7, and an 8. Well, they can't pick somebody that will exceed your skill level limit.
Why don't you call her afterwards if you have a chance?
Yeah, I will. That's a good idea. Hi, John. Then we have the MVP Big Dog tournaments, which are a singles qualifier separated by skill level, and you get a nice trophy if you win. They're $35 to enter. $30 goes to pay for the singles board. $5 is green fees. And if you are an MVP winner from last session, you only have to pay the $5 green fee. Just curious if one of our high shooters would need to shoot down, or if we could recycle one of our other shooters.
You don't pick the recycle, the other team does. Let Walter call you when we get done with here.
Yeah, because we're not quite understanding the question.
Yeah.
Okay, to register for these events, open the Pool Player app, go to the main menu, select Blue Mountain APA. Click on the website symbol to be directed to our website, and the registration tab is on the left. All event registrations open 30 days prior to the event days, and they tend to fill up pretty quickly. If you have any questions, call the league office, 610-628-2814. Anything to add to that, Alex? We'll talk more about the Moscone Madness and the Mid-Atlantic Challenge and stuff like that. We'll talk to them when they're a little closer. What's going on? Is there a spring 81 challenge? You know anything about that?
It's usually in April.
But you haven't heard anything on it yet.
No.
Hi,
Like
Kat.
April, whatever is around the 16th, I thought.
Okay. A rule reminder is accidentally move balls, and the reason that I bring this up is because somebody took a shot the other day. They accidentally bumped a ball which was in the path of the cue ball where it stopped. And because the cue ball did not hit the object ball, it is not a foul. Now, if somebody had bumped the object ball and let's say somebody accidentally moves an object ball and it hit the cue ball hits it in the process of the shot, that's a foul, which happened at Triannual this weekend. But in the other scenario, whether you agree with it or not, the rule goes where you have to put the object ball closest to where it's supposed to be. So the opponent had to place the object ball right next to the cue ball. Are you following that, Alex?
What?
The person accidentally moved the object ball.
No, I heard you. Why are you asking me that?
I'm just asking if you were following it.
Yeah.
So it was kind of
So it
unique.
goes back.
It must go back. Oh, that's one thing that people are always thinking. It does that. And didn't you hear this at the Triennial where somebody told you the ball didn't have to go back and you had to tell them yes it does.
I don't remember.
In APA, the object ball must go back. Every other league that plays, it's the opponent's choice whether it has to go back or not. But in APA, it must go back. So accidentally move balls is our reminder. If anytime a ball is bumped, it has to go back after the shot. If during the course of the shot another ball, yeah, I read that already. Now, like let's say you're bumping, let's say you take the shot and then the ball gets bumped while the ball's rolling around the table, then that stays where it is. So that's our accidentally moved ball rule reminder. That just the most important thing to remember is it has to go back to close to where it was and it must go back. So I added a new segment to the newsletter this week, Alex.
Bylaw corner?
Bylaw corner. It's not really in the corner. Bonus points. So we're going to start reviewing the bylaws every week, at least one bylaw.
Why didn't you just start at the top?
This is basically the top of it. The only thing above this is fees.
Oh,
Fees and our address and operating hours.
gotcha.
I guess our operating hours would be a good one to do because nobody seems to know what they are.
4 to 10,
Um,
Monday through Thursday.
that's why we get always get,
And then, what is it? 3 to 7?
I don't know.
7 on Sunday?
But that's why everybody always calls us at 8 o'clock on a weekday.
In the
8
morning.
a.m.
That's late.
So bonus points. 3 bonus points for 8 ball, 15 for 9 ball are awarded each week for teams that submit their information on time, which is 4 p.m. the day after the match and have correct fees and information. Additional points for winning all the legs in a match including forfeiting the 5th match, 8 ball 1 point, 9 ball 5 points. The point is, it's at least a couple times a week we get a message where I don't know why I couldn't pay my match. I waited until the night after. It's like, no, according to the bylaws, you have to pay by 4 p.m.
I don't know. Does that say that in the bylaws? You have to
It
pay.
will say that. It says on information on time. Well, since then we've broadcasted that it's 4 p.m. So that will be added to
Truthfully, on time is actually like
right after the match.
After the match.
Our quote of the week is winning doesn't always mean being first. Winning means doing better than you've ever done before.
Wait, are you telling me that, or is that should a question mark follow that, Bill? I don't know when it is. I'm just guessing.
I think, Bill, you know what? It usually is right around the same time as the expo. And one year it was on top of the expo, wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't go to it.
No, but our players like it. We usually send 4 teams. I'll put a thing up and we'll do a drawing like normal, right? I'll put a registration up and then you register your team and then we draw. So what do you think of the quote of the week?
I like it.
Winning doesn't always mean being first.
Who's Bonnie Blair?
I don't know who Bonnie Blair is. Mr. and Mrs. Blair's daughter, I'm assuming, or
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Blair or Mr. Blair's wife.
All right, April 11th and 12th.
The expo is the week before that. Etiquette. Know the rules of the game. If you are playing in a league or tournament, take the time to familiarize yourself with the official rules. If you are playing casually, make sure to agree upon the rules beforehand to avoid conflicts later. Well, that's in the etiquette, but I should have not added that.
And don't ask AI for the rule.
Most of our difficulties come from people not reading the rules, don't you think?
Yeah.
What was the one going on over the lag this week, Alex?
Oh, so you're supposed to lag at approximately the same time. So somebody lagged, it hit the far bumper on the way back, then the other person lagged, and I was like, it's a relag. And I can hear in the background, it's like, no, it didn't say that exactly in the book, and it should say this, and it should say that. And I just kind of got really pissed off, and I said, it's a relag, end of story. Like, look the word up approximately in the dictionary if you don't believe me.
Where approximately is it?
In the A's.
Is it right around the A's?
It's just kind of like, just stop it. That's all I have to say. Stop
Iron.
it.
Stop what?
Just stop arguing, stop trying to change what's written. It is what it is. Sorry you didn't read the rule. Not sorry you have to relag. And just get on with it.
Does babysitting work on your nerves from time to time?
From time to time, it's like, and I understand that, we're here to facilitate the league, but a lot of the stuff we get, it's like, come on, guys, you are adults, work it out.
Have you been to a match lately? Most of them are adults.
I know. And then, you try to work it out for them, and then they don't like the answer. So it's like you can't win. It's just frustrating.
The rule is they have to be hit before the others hit the foot rail.
No, it doesn't say
That's
that.
not in the rules.
It's not in the rules.
Yeah, that's not in the rules.
It says approximately. Do you have a book up here?
I could bring the team manual up. Let's bring the team manual up.
Like I literally read the rule right from the book, and I was told I was wrong.
Let me get to the lags. Lagging. Players lag at approximately the same time to see who wins the first break. The ball that stops closest to the headrail wins. It is permissible to strike the headrail if the lag balls make contact with each other, both players fail to strike the foot rail during the lag, or a ball stops in the jaw of the pocket, it's a relag.
You don't have to say anything other than the first sentence.
Both players lag at approximately the same time.
Approximately is not hitting the other foot rail and on the way. No.
I always say that, like, if I lag and then somebody waits to lag, I will wait to see if they lost. If they lose the lag, I'm not saying anything. But if they win the lag, I'm going to be like, you didn't lag when I did, and then they can do all they want. But approximately means pretty much approximately
same time, close to the same time,
like within a few seconds, not after the ball gets down and back up the table again. You get it. The problem is here is it involves common sense.
Let common sense prevail.
I think that's it from the team manual, right?
I don't know.
Do you have anything else to add, Alex?
That and the spirit of the rule is drilled into my head. Nope, I got nothing. Just Randy Cutler.
I'm not really seeing any questions other than Adrian's question, which I didn't quite understand.
You're gonna call her though. Is that it?
That's all I got.
All right. Be kind.
Register for tournaments. Please do. Please read the newsletter. Please read the rules. And
be safe out there in this crazy world.
Say it. Oh, maybe I thought different, but it should be that.
See what I mean?
So you're saying when players lag, they have to hit at the same time,
approximately.
which means pretty close to the same time.
Keep your phone.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm
Common
gonna
sense
get on a
is so
freaking
rare it
phone.
should be considered a superpower. That's fun. What,
Jeez.
what are you doing, Alex?
Just give me 1 second here. Did you put your thing
Where
on
can I get a
backwards?
copy of the rule book?
On your app?
Well, let me have my phone.
I'm doing something. Thank
Well,
you.
when you're done, I'm going to show them how to get to the rule book. Hang on, Chris. Alex is looking up approximately. Used to show that something's almost but not completely accurate. No.
Approximately means about or close to, not exact. While exactly means 100% or precise.
So, Chris, if you go to the Pool Player app, can you see it? Here's my Pool Player app. Up in the corner in the main menu, you'll see rules. And then it'll say, I know it's a little hard to see because of the glare, but you go there and then it'll come up and it'll ask you if you want to in English or whatever language you want them in, and you click that and there's your rules. They're right in your app. So it's main menu, rules, and then you'll get a question of where to pick the PDF. Okay? All right, Alex, say it.
Be kind, be safe.
Have a great day, everyone.
See you guys soon, I hope.